November 6362 Romeo, 3 miles from Airpa, cross at or above 3000, cleared for the localizer 2-1 and to Eagle Creek. This is an instrument approach clearance one would hear on an instrument flight plan. To become an instrument pilot, you must complete 3 steps. First, there are the prerequisites. Second, training during the course. And third, staying current after you have achieved your instrument rating. Many pilots believe that instrument flight is one of the most precision-oriented and hardest ratings to earn as a pilot. Now, before anyone can think about enrolling in an instrument flight course, they must complete certain prerequisites. First, they must be at least a private pilot. A student pilot cannot enroll in an instrument course while they are still under training to become a private pilot. Second, they must have at least a third-class medical exam. A medical exam can be given by a doctor who is approved by the FAA. Third, they must have at least 50 cross-country hours of solo, which means they are the sole commander of the aircraft. No one else may be in the plane. Now, once the pilot has completed these prerequisites, he or she may enroll in a instrument flight course. Now, during the instrument flight course, the pilot will have to receive at least 40 hours of actual or simulated instrument time. Actual time can be defined as flying into the clouds or in visibilities lower than 3 miles. If these weather conditions are not current, the pilot may fly in simulated instrument flight. That can be achieved by flying with foggles. What foggles do, they block out all the windows in the front of the aircraft from the pilot's vision, so they must only focus on the instrument panel in front of them. Next, the pilot must complete the instrument FAA written exam. They must pass with at least a 70. Next, the pilot must fly on a 250 nautical mile cross-country with at least 3 different approaches with an instructor under either actual or simulated instrument conditions. Now, approaches. Like I said earlier, very big in instrument flight. Basically, what they are is just a stepladder to bring a pilot lower and lower down to the runway. This makes it very easy and safe for the pilot. Now, here's an example of an approach. As you can see, starting up here, they slowly descend down to the runway. Approaches are mostly flown during bad weather, like during actual time in low clouds and low visibility. Now, once the pilot has completed this training and has earned their instrument rating, they must stay current. To stay current, the instrument pilot must fly at least 6 approaches, 1 type of nav tracking to a ground-based station such as a VOR or an NDB, and have at least 1 holding pattern. And a holding pattern is a racetrack-like circuit that the pilot flies and is usually given instructions by ATC to fly them. Now, the pilot must complete these in 6 months. If they do not complete these steps in 6 months, they have another 6-month grace period. If they go through the 6-month grace period without completing it, their instrument rating is no longer current and they must go through an instrument proficiency check. Now, in conclusion, like I said earlier, the instrument rating is one of the most precision-oriented and hardest general aviation ratings to get. But if they can complete the prerequisites, the training during the course, and they're able to stay current, any pilot can become a proficient instrument pilot.